Hey everybody, welcome to the hangar deck. Just wanted to share a little bit with you this evening. I'm starting a new build and I'm going to be building this A-1J Skyraider. I've already started the cockpit, done some painting, some priming, but I wanted to show you something. Some of you guys may or may not be familiar with these, but this is the Quinta Studio cockpit suite, if you will. It's interior 3D decals, or decals, if you prefer. And I can hear you already say, what do you mean 3D decal? I know you're saying that because I said the same thing. But what they are is they are decals. And let me pull this one out here. So they're like water slide decals, which means you just cut them out, get them wet, and they'll slide off the paper. But look at that. Can you guys see that? The detail is just incredible, and look, it's raised. Switches are raised up off the decal. I mean, you can actually feel them. And then you get seat parts, and you get the E-handle, and you get to remove before flight if you're not going to put the pilot in. And then you get the straps for the seat if you want to hang the straps off. Now, the last time I used one of these, it was on an F-15C, and I took the straps and I attached them to the back of the seat and then draped them over the pilot because I put the pilot in the seat. And so it looked like he was strapped in. So that's something that was really cool. Didn't have to scratch build, but these are Quinta Studio. You can get them in for, I believe I've seen them for 172, 148, and I'm sure I've seen them for 132nd. I will tell you that they are an overseas company, so sometimes shipping can be a problem. But there are companies here in the States that have bought a great deal of them, and so it's pretty easy to get them. These are the instructions that they come with, and you can see where it shows you how to lay out the decals. Now, I will tell you this, this is for the Tamiya Skyraider, and the cockpit, the instrument panel is raised, so you will have to take all of that off. Just file off the cockpit sides, because all that needs to be smooth so that your decals can fit on there. The other thing I will say, and this does say this in the instructions, and that is, even though it's a decal, it's a little bit different than a regular decal in that the adhesive on the back is maybe not quite as strong as what you might like. So I use some of this Elmer's clear glue. I just wipe it on the surface where I'm going to put the decal, and then lay the decal on there and press it in. And so far I haven't had any trouble. But if you have a special build in mind, if you're going to build, say for instance, an EF, or I'm sorry, a F&A 18EF for Top Gun or something like that, and you really want to make that cockpit pop, and you're thinking, okay, well, I'm going to buy a resin cockpit, and then I'm going to have to paint all the dials and stuff. Maybe not. Maybe a Quintus will work for you, or a Quinta, I should say. And then there's another company out there, and I'm sorry, but the name escapes me, but just Google 3D cockpit decals, and you'll see a couple out there. So I don't, don't get endorsement money from Quinta, so if you don't use it, it's fine with me. But it's a really make sure cockpit pop, and so I would encourage you to look into them. And if you're not going to, like if you're building a jet or a even a prop plane like a P-51 or something like that, and you're not going to put a pilot in, man, those straps are so cool. And I built a what was it? It was a F&A or EF-18 G Growler, and it even came with the E handles for the ejection seats. I mean, that is so cool because you almost never can paint those to where they look really good with the black and yellow striping. So anyway, that's all I have this evening. I'll update you as I go along on this Skyraider. I haven't done that for a while, but hopefully it turns out really good. I'm really hoping it turns out good because, you know, there might be a downed pilot out there in the jungle that needs Sandy to come and clear a landing zone for him. So, all right, we'll talk to you next time, and be good out there. By the way, as you exit the hangar deck, please be careful. Keep your head on a swivel. Watch out for the props. Don't go through the prop arcs. Watch out for the jet intakes and the jet exhaust. Be careful. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.